The budget calendar is how we keep track of when our bills are due and what paycheck is going to cover it. Hi, I'm Bo, all by my lonesome today, and we are handling the backbone of the budget calendar. Especially now with how hectic our lives are, it's really important to keep track of when things are due. And to make sure that everything balances out because we have real big bills now, basically, and we have a lot. So let's get right into it. We are going to start with pay, everyone's favorite, right? So his pay, when gets paid on Fridays, every other Friday? Oh no, he doesn't anymore. Well, we're going to start the budget on Friday because currently he is working very part time through a temp app. So his paychecks aren't actually on the days that they were, but it's okay because we're going to keep the budget the same way. This is the magic of having of being ahead on the budget and having rollover is that you can just move things however you want. So we're going to say his pay is on Friday. I get paid on the opposite Thursday. So, but I move it around so that we get paid on the same day, if that makes sense. Okay. So his pay, my pay, so her pay. And in 2 weeks, we're going to do the same thing. His pay, her pay. And we also have, I have savings account interest actually on 2 days now. So this is her interest number 1, and then, oh, okay. Well, since there's only 4 weeks this time, I'm not going to have my second savings account interest in this pay period, in this month, and that's okay. And then his interest on the 3rd, and also, tenant, because now we are officially getting full rent from our tenant, so may as well put that on the calendar because that is income. Even though, I mean, it's not exactly making us rich, it is paying part of the mortgage. So there's that. That's the inflow. And then let's go into, actually, no, I'm going to highlight these first. I'm going to highlight these and then I'm going to move on to the expenses. So her pay, his pay, her interest, tenant, his interest, her pay, his pay. There we go. Like magic. Like magic. Okay. Next, we have, I guess I can just go down the list, even though things aren't in order anymore. So please be patient with us. I'm just going off of the bill tracker. That and this calendar both came from the Budget Moms Budget by Paycheck printable workbook from a couple years ago. I'm gonna keep using this until like the file corrupts or something. So, we're gonna deal with it. Okay, so we're just gonna go down the list here. So first is mortgage. So our mortgage is actually due on the 1st. However, we are not paying it until the 14th. It has a it has a my brain. We have more time. We have more time to pay it, and I really enjoy the fact that when it comes down to it, and when we have our other tenants, what we can do, because we are going to have, we have one tenant and we're going to have another one hopefully soon. So paying it later rather than earlier, grace period. That's the phrase I was looking for. There's a grace period. But paying it later means that if the tenants pay late, it doesn't really impact us. We're giving the tenants a 5-day grace period, and then we have an additional week, essentially. It's okay. It doesn't hurt anything. We don't get late fees. We don't get dinged in any way. It's built into the mortgage, so it's okay. And then next is kid bills. So on the first, we have kid insurance. And then it's supposed to be every Friday. We have kid copays. I'm still going to put it in here, even though we haven't been doing it. Because what happened was that the kids were in therapy every week, but they graduated from that therapy. And now we're trying to find different therapy that's more specific to their needs. So I don't know when that's going to happen. We're still budgeting for it, even though we're not paying it until they get back in therapy. Y'all, I don't know. I'm just doing what I can here. Okay. Internet. Internet is the 15th. And then S&M Collections is on the 7th. And then heating. So the heating bill is actually due on the 30th this time. It was such a weird situation. So it was due on the 18th, but then I guess they checked the meters, and when they checked the meters, they changed the due date and changed the amount that was due. Y'all, I don't know. I just paid it on the 18th anyway, but I am going to put the due date as the 30th because that is technically the due date. Well, it's technically the 30th and the 31st, but I'm just going to put the 30th. Because for next month, I don't want to forget that it was due then, but we are on auto pay, so like it's okay. But I got nervous when I saw that there was a different due date than the 18th when it had previously said that's when it was due. I don't know, y'all. I just live here. This is why I keep a calendar. Okay, and then student loans is on the 20th. And then electric is due on the 5th. This due date changed too. It was on the 7th, and then they charged me early. I don't know. Or wait, no. They charged me on the 7th last time. What in the world? Oh, but it was due on Saturday. So maybe that's why. I don't know. But I checked the website and it does say due on the 5th this time. So hopefully they'll actually charge me on the 5th. Well, it could be that the transaction didn't clear until later. Y'all, I don't know. I'm just trying here. Okay. And then that is it for WIN's bills. So we're going to highlight these in green, because these are the things that WIN pays. Green, not green, blue, light blue. Okay. And now we go to my things. So first, On the first, we have YouTube Premium. And we have Netflix. And on the 28th, I have my car wash membership. And on the 2nd, I have Fabulous, which is an app that Wen and I both use to manage our ADHD. And then on the 27th is Security, which, because that's on a Sunday, it might charge on Monday. I'm not sure. We shall see. And then on the 20th is Flooring. And on the 2nd, sorry, I'm moving around so much. I kind of want to make a new bill tracker with all the bills in the correct order, but also I kind of want to keep this tracker until the end of the year. So I don't know. We shall see how annoying this gets. So I did Security, and then on the 2nd is the Home Depot credit card, HD card, and then what do we have in August? So August, Google One. Oh, actually, so that's it for the monthlies. So I'm going to highlight this in pink. Highlight these bills in pink. So Security, Netflix, YouTube, HD card, Fabulous, car wash, and Flooring. Doing it all one color at a time does make things a lot easier. Okay, so now let's go to the annuals. So we have, for August, Google One on the 1st. Which is just a subscription for storage. And I believe that is the only annual thing that's due in August. Yes, the next one isn't due until September. So I'm going to highlight that in yellow. Look at that. It's beautiful. This is why I keep a calendar. I know there are a lot of people who just like keep track of their bills in their heads, or just write down the normal due dates or check the websites twice. Y'all, I don't know how you do it. The calendar makes so much more sense to me, and it is like a visual reminder. I love it so much. Okay, that's it. That's all for the calendar. If you think I missed something, please let me know, because I might be a little tired today. I admit to nothing. But tomorrow will be the monthly budget, and that will be a little adventure because there's a lot going on there too. And then the day after that will be the paycheck budget, and we will be good to go for the whole budgeting setup situation. So this is step 1 of the budget process for us, and honestly the most important step, because this is how we judge everything else. So I appreciate you for staying as long as you did. Love you so much. Never forget that you deserve financial stability, and I hope you have a great day on purpose. Bye.